I was on the air about hour ago trying to bring you live to the launch of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, if you were watching my live broadcast of that, you saw that I started up, went through the settings, and then when it brought me to the menu, I had a little discussion, and then I finally pressed start. Now, it hasn't been able to let me on the servers, and I can't, and when I just try to play offline, I can't even access the campaign. And I've been fooling around on my PS4, trying to find out why it's saying I don't have that content when I do. And, it wasn't until I read up a little bit. I went online on my phone, and immediately, right there, this is from Forbes, and this was updated at 9:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and right now it is 10:33. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, connection failed, server issues, plague launch, updated. And it goes on to state, Call of Duty Modern Warfare launched less than an hour ago, but many players across PC and consoles are having a hard time logging in. Server issues are making for a rocky launch of the year's most anticipated video game. I tried to log in on my PS4 Pro just minutes ago and was greeted with this message. Now, the picture of the message that this reporter is showing is the same that is showing up on my screen as you're watching now. Connection failed, unable to access online services. Now, it goes on to state, Activision and Infinity Ward seem to be aware of the problem, though it's hard to say at this point just how widespread it is. A tweet from Infinity Ward mentions Xbox One players having issues, but as I can attest, this is not only a problem with that console. The issues Infinity Ward mentions are crashes as well, rather than login problems. But I've heard from many gamers that they are experiencing issues. No shit. I'm one of them. I even have a friend who's on playing right now, and apparently he's able to play, but I'm not. And we both have PS4 Pros. We're not in the same area though, so it depends, I guess. But interesting enough, it goes on to say at an update at 7:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the game is still experiencing login issues, and I and many others are still unable to connect. This kind of thing is pretty much par for the course with many major launches, but still a bit of a disappointment. Worse, you can't even get into the single-player campaign to play that while we wait for the multiplayer. This, to me, is the really ridiculous thing about this kind of server issue. Why should it even impact the solo campaign? Kind of frustrating. I agree. Because I thought, okay, maybe the servers are down because they're going to wait till midnight to open up the servers fully and let people play multiplayer because, maybe not everyone has access at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But here it states at the bottom, it does appear that some players are able to log in now, but again, it's just impossible to say how widespread this is or whether there's been improvement in server stability or just good luck. We shall see. This story is currently developing. I will update once more information is available. Stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my website, Eric Kane. So that's what I have from Eric Kane at Forbes. And I read this after a link popped up in his original story, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is live right now, updated. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, one of 2019's most hotly anticipated video games, is now live in North America. If you ordered the game digitally on Xbox One, PS4, or PC via battle.net, you can play starting now, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're playing on PC, the game goes live globally at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Call of Duty Modern Warfare takes players back to the series' roots, abandoning futuristic or historical settings in favor of a gritty modern story and multiplayer. You can read all about the game in my 10 Things You Need to Know Before You Buy piece, which has a ton of information about the game and what to expect. whether you're on the fence or just curious to know more. If you ordered the game via GameStop, there's a chance you can pick up your copy at 6 p.m. as well. Rumor has it that Activision is turning a blind eye to early physical sales of the game. Though take that with a grain of salt, you can always call your local GameStop to find out. If you've ordered via Amazon, there's always the slim chance it could show up early, though tomorrow is more likely. In any case, good luck out there. I can't wait to fire this up myself. I haven't gotten a review copy as of this time, and did not attend any pre-release review events, so my review will most likely be sometime next week, once I've played through the campaign and spent many hours in multiplayer and co-op special ops. And then at the bottom it has, I'm off to play now, have fun out there, and there's 11 minutes of Call of Duty gameplay, and then it went dead on it, which basically it crashed. And underneath that video it says, update, the game is experiencing some serious issues right now, including a connection failed error that's preventing players from logging on. I'll keep updating as this develops. Rocky launch. So needless to say, you know, what I was thinking was, well, maybe, you know, the issue is people who ordered physical copies that are waiting in line till midnight to get it. That's why they wouldn't let people access the game at 9 p.m. even though they made it accessible for digital downloaders like myself. You know, have access at 9 p.m., but everyone else has to wait till midnight or tomorrow. So, needless to say, I was worried, you know, because it said preload and play. You know, if you that's one thing I've been liking about digital services lately, is it's allowing you to preload everything a day or two ahead of time. You won't be able to access it until the time limit is up on the launch. Like, if I go onto my home screen right now for the PS4 and I go over to the Outer Worlds, it's going to say that there's an hour and a half or 2.5 hours, I can't even remember, until I can even access it. Even though it's fully downloaded and ready to play on my PS4 Pro, I have to wait until it gives me access to it. So it just allowed me to download all the content. Same here with Modern Warfare. So I was hoping this would go smoothly, but as we have heard from Forbes magazine, I didn't specifically choose Forbes. I'm not a Forbes reader. It just was one of the first to pop up when I did a search. But, you know, he's the only one I see that's, like, up to date on this, like, live. You know, like, he's given a live play-by-play of what's currently happening this moment with the launch. And as we see, here I go again, retry. And I'm sad to say, you know, they made this is the first time I've ever seen them make a game accessible this early. You know, usually it goes live at midnight, like most games, but I was surprised to see that they said, okay, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, cool. That gives me a couple hours to jump on here, play this, get a feel for it, test it out, you know, get a nice, good view on it, even though I played the alpha and the beta. You know, I just wanted to play a little bit of this, and it worked out perfect because today there's two big games launching. Modern Warfare and Obsidian's The Outer Worlds. And with the controversy that just happened with Bethesda in the last 24 to 48 hours, with them pretty much dissing the entire gaming community, everyone was looking forward to these two. These are the two biggest launches of the month, honestly. And, you know, I was hoping to play both tonight, as I'm sure a lot of people were, or people were just going to play Call of Duty, and other people are just going to play that. And the cool fact is that I pre-ordered it on PS4 Pro months ago, The Outer Worlds, and, you know, I got to preload it onto my PS4 Pro 2 days ago, and I just a week or two ago, decided to go back and get Xbox again because the Gears 5 release, and I liked Gears of War, but I only played Gears 1 and 2. Never got to play 3, 4, and it was awesome. You know, I was like, now I got the spare cash, let's do it. So, went to Best Buy, I wanted to get the Xbox One X Gears 5 edition with, the whole look and everything, but when I really looked at it, why spend that much more money because it says it's true 4K gaming? Come on, my PS4 Pro does 4K. I have the Xbox One S Gears 5 edition, which was pretty much the same thing as the Xbox One X Gears 5 Xbox. It just didn't have the look and everything. It didn't have like all the special controller, the special that, and it wasn't an Xbox One X. It was a plain white Xbox One S with a 1TB hard drive, same as the Xbox One X. It came with the digital download of all the Gears of War games, and it came with a month of Xbox, Game Pass. But because I'm a previous owner of Xbox and Xbox Live, I got screwed. I couldn't use the 1 month. So, hey, if anyone's interested that is new to Xbox and wants a free month, hit me up. I'll give you the free month code. Because it's no use to me, it won't let me. But, at the same time, Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, which includes Live, like Xbox Live Gold, and the Ultimate Game Pass, which I can access both on Xbox or PC, which I don't do PC, sorry. And it was $1. But that's just the first month. Then it goes to the regular price of like $14 a month. So, even if I didn't buy the Gears 5 edition, which doesn't matter, same price for any Xbox One S, and I don't have any Xbox One games except Titanfall that wasn't even worth anything to trade in, so I got the Game Pass, and then I started reading up on Xbox and all that, getting tuned to Xbox again, watching videos on what's coming to Xbox and all that, because I've been on PlayStation mainly since PlayStation 3. I haven't really had an Xbox since the 360. I was a big 360 gamer, and then when they upped the price for gold, I got pissed. My uncle had a PS3, told me because at that time, PlayStation online, at that time the online services were free. You didn't have to pay shit. Then came the PS4, and then you had to pay for services. Now, I get that because PlayStation originally, with the free services, it had a lot of issues. It would crash and be down for a week or two, and that sucked. And that's when I would hop on my Xbox 360 and pay for a month of Xbox Live. I would just do it, 1 month, whenever I decided to play on it. And yeah, a lot of my original gamer friends I met on Xbox, and then I lost touch because I left and went PlayStation. And I've stuck with PlayStation. And then my buddies, traded me for his Xbox One. So we played Airsoft together. He wanted one of my guns. I decided I wanted his Xbox One that he was trying to sell, so we made a deal. He gave me a shit ton of games. The original Xbox One, the big hunk of shit. And yeah, I played for it a while, mainly because I got to play Halo again, and I love Halo. I grew up on it, and yeah, eventually I ended up getting rid of it, and all the games with it. Wish I would have kept at least the Halo games, but once I got this and saw, yeah, what the hell, let's get Game Pass, and it was worth it. I already had Gears 5 to own, but I could play it on the Ultimate Pass, and of course all the Halo games are on there, plus hundreds and hundreds more. Very good games. And then, of course, you know, I was wondering why The Outer Worlds was getting such, you know, exclusivity with Xbox, and I didn't even know, reading all this crap I know on video games, and I didn't even know that Microsoft just recently bought Obsidian Games. So they own it. And that is why Xbox One is getting, on launch, which kind of was a slap to the face to me because I already spent the money on PlayStation 4 Pro for the pre-order, and then I eventually got the Xbox and the Game Pass and saw, shit, The Outer Worlds is free day one on Game Pass on Xbox. So it doesn't matter. I can play on PlayStation, I can play on Xbox for The Outer Worlds, but for Modern Warfare, only PS4. So it kind of pissed me off, but that was my plan tonight, people. I was planning that, look, I'm going to play a little bit on my PS4 with Modern Warfare, and then at midnight, 1 a.m., hop over to The Outer Worlds, bring you a broadcast there. And I was thinking of doing it on Xbox, because I haven't really done much on Xbox. All my YouTube and that is done on PS4, because that's where all my stuff is loaded up. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It worked! Holy shit, just sit here and talk of it, and it might work. Let's see if I can do this. Come on, knock on wood here. Knock on wood. Does work, it still gives me about an hour to 2 hours to play on this before I have to hop off and do Outer Worlds, because I've been dying for the Outer Worlds since the announcement, and I watched the announcement live, so I was hyped from that moment, and that's when I actually pre-ordered it, same as Borderlands 3. So I watched the Game Awards, and when that was announced at the Game Awards, I was like, oh shit, yes. And plus, with all the bad hype that Fallout 76 was still getting, even at the time of the Game Awards, that just was hilarious, because I felt like it was a slap to the face to Bethesda from Obsidian, saying, look, you took our series that we originally created with the original Fallout, because you gotta remember, Obsidian created the original Fallout, Fallout 2, and Fallout New Vegas. Bethesda only did Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76. Obsidian created Fallout. Oh, it worked, people. It fucking worked. Let's see. It still won't let me access the goddamn campaign. Are you serious? I guess we'll do multiplayer, but welcome to Modern Warfare. Here's what's been waiting for you. Campaign, a raw, gritty single-player story mode that brings on intensity and shines a light on the changing nature of modern warfare. Yeah. Can't touch it, apparently, okay? So let's fix that soon, because I'm a campaign player. I do like multiplayer. I do enjoy multiplayer. But I mainly buy games for their campaign. I like a story. I like to play a story. Multiplayer, party up with friends for fun, fast-paced online experiences ranging from competitive 2 versus 2 gunfights to massive ground war games. Special ops, rally a fire team of 4 for multi-phased cooperative experiences that continue the campaign. Yeah, if you get access to the campaign. So, I guess that answers that. Campaign is not available until tomorrow. Tonight is just, you know, multiplayer. The wait is almost over. Modern Warfare launches in less than 24 hours. Soon you'll be able to jump into campaign, special ops, and multiplayer. Plus, starting Friday night, grab your friends for Ground War. And for the first time, you can earn XP and unlock exclusive gear for multiplayer and special ops through campaign. No patch notes, okay. Oh, nice. Nice shotgun. Nice little shotty. Okay. see how this goes.
Missiles up. They're on the down.
Search and destroy. Enemy assets ID. Grab the bomb and destroy those targets. We've got the bomb.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Grenade fire! Reloading! I'm with you. Pump and smoke! Grenade out! Reloading! Grenade out! Check your fire!
That one's down.
Dude, they're all out there going.
We're planting the bomb. We've planted the bomb.
Cover. Shit.
They've defused our bomb. Forget that round. We've still got a shot. Search and destroy. Target's ID. Get to the bomb and move in.
Got your six.
We've secured the bomb. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Enemy personal radar online.
Enemy at the destroyed building.
I'm taking fire! Reloading.
Less than a minute. We won that round. Now stay the course. Search and destroy. Target's ID. Get to the bomb and move in.
Got your six.
We've got the bomb.
I'm with you. Grenade out! I'm taking fire! I'm with you.
Planting explosive. Set security. We planted the bomb.
He's in the caves.
That's how it's done. On to the next round. Switching sides. Stand by. Search and destroy. Asset locations confirmed. Defending them is critical.
6.
I'm with you.
Got your 6.
Grenade out!
Oh, come on!
Contact!
Enemy in the north building.
Grenade out!
That had to suck.
Enemies in the
Less
area!
than a minute.
Reloading!
He's right behind that. Flying gum.
30 seconds. Time's almost up.
Nice. Come on, get him, get him.
We won that round. Now stay the course. Search and destroy. Asset locations confirmed. Defending them is critical.
Got your 6.
Enemy personal radar online.
6. Gotta reload. Hostiles in the area. Take cover!
Enemy bombs at Alpha.
Contact. Gotta reload.
Enemy bomb defused. That's a win. Get ready for the next round. Search and destroy. Enemies inbound. Defend the bomb sites.
Got your 6. Got your 6.
Allied cluster strike inbound. Danger close. Get back out there. Show them who they're fucking with.
Nice work.
Switching sides. Stand by. Search and destroy. Target's ID. Get to the bomb and move in.
Got your six.
Bomb secured. Move out.
Got your six.
Allied cluster strike inbound. Danger close.
Enemies in here! Target down! Reloading!
Enemy at the run stop.
Enemy personal radar online.
Grenade out!
Enemy at the bomb.
I'm with you.
Less than a minute.
Enemy at the run stop.
He's right over you.
Enemy personal radar online.
Enemy at the destroyed building.
He's right above you.
Seconds. Time's almost up.
Enemies in the area!
Oh, nice.
We won that round. Now stay the course. Search and destroy. Secure the bomb and destroy those targets.
Fire! Reloading! I'm with you.
We've secured the bomb. Enemy cluster strike incoming.
I'm with you.
Target spotted.
Enemy at the run stop.
Planting explosive. Set security.
I'm with you.
We've planted the bomb.
Come on!
Mission accomplished. Solid day's work. Demon dogs came to play.
Got your 6.
I'm with you.
Target.
Pulled ahead.
God, that hurt.
We've got control. Enemy personal radar online. We've lost the lead. Enemy shield turret online.
Going again.
Enemy at the Palace Dome.
Finish my smoke.
Enemy at the courtyard.
I'm taking I'm taking
Shield turret online.
Still firing. Still firing.
Enemy personal radar online.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Personal radar online.
Get the fire.
Contact. I'm almost out.
I'm with you.
Changing mags.
Not much of a there anymore.
Allied cluster strike inbound. Danger close.
Ah, shit.
Reloading.
Enemy cluster strike incoming.
Good. Got one more.
Enemy personal radar online.
Enemy at the Palace Dome.
Target spotted.
Halfway there. Step it up.
Your position.
Enemy personal radar online.
Contact.
personal radar online.
Contact.
Oh, come on.
Detonation.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Goodbye.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Allied cluster strike inbound.
Come on.
Put down. Look at the infantry.
Enemy cluster strike incoming.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Enemy shield turret online.
Oh, come on.
Enemy at the crossroads.
Enemy chopper gun. Enemy personal radar online.
Reloading. 10.
Enemy shield turret online. This ain't over. Enemy cluster strike incoming.
Roger, Captain.
Enemy in the south scope.
Defeated. This can't happen again. Headquarters. Capture each HQ as it comes online.
Got you! Low ammo!
What's your position?
Enemies in the
Enemy
area.
at the
No reinforcements available. HQ secured. Set security. We're in the lead. Enemy personal radar online. Contested. Enemy on our HQ. Stop them.
This guy's just sitting.
HQ disabled. Get ready to move out. Stand by for new coordinates. New HQ identified. Enemy personal radar online.
One down!
Enemies in the area.
HQ online. Get moving. Enemy on the HQ. Enemy personal
Enemies in
radar
the area.
online. They've taken the HQ.
Right there! Hey! I have to reload! Thermite out!
You've lost the lead. Personal radar drone standing by.
I have to reload!
Location secured. Stand by for next location.
Copy. Falcon 301 route for personal radar coverage.
enemy at the warehouse.
Secure the HQ. Go. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Falcon 3-0. Personal radar position. Calling to base.
Online. Get moving.
Got 141. You got
We're at the HQ. Stand by. Enemy personal radar online.
Enemy at the center.
HQ is out. Defend the area.
Crap.
We've taken the lead.
Come on!
No reinforcements available. Enemy personal radar online. HQ disabled. Get ready to move out. New location. location on the way. Stand by. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. New HQ identified. Enemy UAV overhead. HQ online. Secure it. Enemy personal radar on. Enemy on the HQ.
Inbound to the east.
HQ lost.
Come on.
Enemies here!
You've lost the lead.
Inbound to the east.
Come on.
Enemies halfway there. Step it up.
Anyone target approach.
Enemies in the area.
HQ is down. Stand by. New location on the way. Stand by. Secure the HQ. Go.
Right there!
Oh, come on, I shot him right in the head.
Online. Secure it. They're capturing the HQ.
Enemy intercepted.
Enemy personal. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. HQ contested. Enemy on the HQ. We've lost the HQ.
Stand by for danger.
Enemy in the office.
Shutting down the enemy HQ.
Come on.
Stand by for next location. Enemy personal radar online.
Reloading!
New HQ identified.
Get away!
Allied cluster strike inbound. Personal radar drone HQ active. Secure the location. The HQ. Enemy helo on approach.
Copy. Falcon 3-1 route. Personal radar coverage.
We've secured the HQ.
3-0. Personal radar completed. Recalling.
Come on.
Reload.
HQ disabled. Get ready to move out. Enemy personal radar online. Stand by for next location.
Enemy at the warehouse.
New HQ identified. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Enemy in the office.
Enemies in the area.
HQ online. Secure it. Enemy on. Personal radar drone standing by.
Copy. Falcon 301 route.
HQ lost.
God damn!
Now, get the infantry.
This is Falcon 3-0. First.
We're falling behind. Regroup. Enemy personal. We adapt or die.
Nice. P90's unlocked right away. That's awesome.
Okay, center on Overwatch. South clear. 1 KIA. 4 station. Center 1-1. Lights on in the house. Roger 3. Center on the first station.
Team deathmatch. We've got enemy inbound. Lock and load.
X-ray spotted. Changing max. Reloading!
We've pulled ahead.
Enemy at the top.
Firing grenade! Reloading! I'm with you. Got your 6.
Lost the lead.
Movement on the first.
Seriously, use a rocket launcher?
We've pulled ahead.
Contact.
Enemy near Main Street.
Enemy personal radar in the air. You've lost the lead, soldier.
That's Bravo.
Grenade out. Contact. Got your 6.
Stunner out! I'm with you.
Okay. Alright.
Hostiles in the area.
1 KIA.
Recon up!
Contact!
Enemy.
Reloading.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Recon's up. Take a look. Hostiles in the area.
Taking control.
Multiple contacts. Gotta reload.
Shield turret ready to deploy.
Okay.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Enemy at the back alley.
Up clear. 1.
P90 ain't doing shit.
Friendly shield turret deployed. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Hostiles in the area.
Lost the lead. We've taken the lead. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Reloading.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Enemy at the courtyard.
We're halfway there. Keep fighting.
Enemies in the area.
You've lost the lead, soldier. Enemy personal radar in the air. They took out our shield turret.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Allied cluster strike inbound. Enemy personal radar in the air. We're in control.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Recon up.
Friendly shield turret deployed.
Hostiles. Taking fire.
Keep fighting, we're almost out of here.
Here, 1 KIA.
Allied cluster strike inbound.
Grenade out!
Friendly shield turret deployed.
Target spotted.
Come on.
jumping on the Outer Worlds.
On the first deck.
Team deathmatch. Enemy threats in the AO. Weapons hot.
Enemy near Main Street.
Grenade out!
Control.
Stunner out!
Reloading. I'm taking fire! I'm taking...
Stop him.
Come on, I hit you first, motherfucker. And the Outer Worlds
I'm with you.
is ready to use.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
They really want this fucking building.
Enemy near Main Street.
Stunner out!
Come on, fuckers. I really want this building.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Enemy near Main Street.
personal radar in the air.
Taking fire!
Target spotted. Gotta reload. Changing mags.
Shield turret ready to deploy.
Alright, shield turret set.
Halfway there, keep fighting. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Hostiles in the area.
Enemy near Main Street.
Target spotted.
Battery depleted. Striking turret.
Enemy near Main Street.
Contact! Reloading!
Hostiles in the area.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Enemy at the bus.
Cluster strike is go for launch.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Target spotted.
Less than a minute. Keep fighting. We're almost out of here.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Enemies in the area.
Reload. Changing mags.
30 seconds. Time's up. Move your asses. I expect nothing less.
Well, folks, that's been it for Call of Duty. About 12 minutes ago, The Outer Worlds just went live, so I'm going to be hopping on there. Feel free to watch. Until next time, this is the Rogue Smurf, signing off.